Well, folks, I think you should get ready for a turbulent 2026. I think it'll be a turbulent year. So if you don't have things put away, thank God you got some time, maybe. If you got things put away, you're ahead of the game. Because that's all this is. It's a big game. So, on this little bullshit thing we live on, it's just a game. So a lot of people are going to be losing jobs. There'll be a lot of jobs being made too. There's going to be a lot of AI jobs. So it's not going to be quite as many jobs out there as you think. So if you want to actually get into anything that, well, if you're a young man, woman even, there's jobs out there. Pay very well. Dangerous jobs. Jobs people just don't want to always, most people don't want to do. Just look around you. Jobs that people don't want to do, well, that's the ones that pay very well. Somebody has to climb up these towers and change light bulbs at the top of a tower. 3, 4, 500 foot tower, 1,000 foot, doesn't matter. But somebody has to climb up there and change those bulbs. Somebody has to go up there and repair things, high, linemen and stuff. And, yeah, somebody has to do that. Oil rigs, somebody has to get out there and do that. Some people have to climb into the water and weld pipe up and repair things. They get paid very well. Not for everyone. So when everybody else is making, oh, I don't know, 20, 30 bucks an hour, these people are making thousands. Merchant Marines, they pay very well. There are jobs out there. If you're a young man or young woman, by God, I wouldn't even look at these damn one ads. I wouldn't look at the paper. I'd go right to the source, man. These oil rigs, and merchant marines, and operating engineers, and electricians, and so on and so forth. Don't give your money to some bullshit college. Get yourself in debt. So people are going to start learning to make do with what they don't have because they're not going to be able to afford it. So if you can afford to put a little bit away, and I'm not even talking about money as much as I am food, and you're going to need, just your basic everyday run of the mill stuff. Everyone's life is different. You got to have food for the animals. See, what's happened here is a lot of people have taken their eye off the ball. They didn't see, they had these preppers and people running around going, oh, get ready, oh, man, get ready. Just always, 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 buy my stuff. Not buy a shirt. Well, the smart people, they just kind of sat back and looked around and, well, I'll buy a little of this and I'll buy a little of that. And they built a little stockpile up for maybe a month or two, maybe three, so they could weather a storm. Hard thing is if you live in an apartment and quote they want to throw you out or they want to throw you out of a home or so on and so forth. Well, go somewhere warm. Got to know where you want to go. Have an idea. See what the pros and cons are. So, folks, you got to have some kind of plan to back up on. I don't know if the bottom's going to fall out next year, but it's going to be turbulent. We're going to see stuff we haven't seen before, I believe. Quite a bit. So you folks take care. Keep keep doing your prepping and getting as much knowledge as you can, how to survive and things of that nature. Figured I just better get on here and just say it again because some people it's too easy to get lackadaisy in those things. You know, you hear it, you hear it, you hear it, you hear it, nothing, 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 nothing. Then one day they proved to be right. Just that one day out of how many thousands they were wrong. But that's the way things work. Y'all take care.